All right, so I got my podcast webpage updated, and my About Me is finally populated. Go check them out. And my buddy's up. We're going to have some fun and eat some Cheerios. So first order of business today is Nicole and I are filling out our will. We're a little behind on this, but we need to get it done because we're getting ready to take some trips and, need to have all our ducks in a row. But the fun part is that there's this part we have to fill out where it says, selecting the guardian. And they keep using capitalized G for guardian. And every time I see it, my mind instantly thinks of the galaxy. I wonder if Star-Lord could inherit my kids. All right, so we got to get that notarized and we're done. Thank goodness. Will is set. The big news. Somebody that we don't know just followed and gave our podcast a thumbs up. That's exciting. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you should. Here's a link. So that was one of those weird grown-up things that you have to do. Filling out a will. Super important, and it's weird because I felt like I had to grapple with my mortality a bit, and then I got really excited realizing that my son's here, and I have to leave something behind for him. And so I'm building something bigger than myself, even if it's just for him. And that really gives me drive. I also really am glad that I got that put together with my wife, because the last thing we want to do is leave a mess for somebody else to clean up if something were to happen. And so it kind of gives me peace of mind knowing that everything's in order and things can be handled and Luke will be taken care of and life is going to be good. Yeah. I'm also really glad to be done with it. So next week, we're going to take another climbing trip, so I'm super excited about that. And I'm trying to finish up some training that I've been working on to really get in shape for it. I want to climb really strong next week when we're out there. And so I'm going to have a big day at the gym today. I'm going to try and climb really hard, get a good workout in. I want to run, get a really good cardio exercise in today, and then, kind of take it easy and recover and relax over the next week and really nail it when we get out there for some climbing. So yeah, pretty psyched for that. Can't wait to take you guys along with us on the climbing trip. We're going to have some fun. Yep, this again. Yay, road construction. And cue the training montage. All right, that was a lot of fun. Feeling pumped out. Good climbs today. Now for the scary part. It's hot. I'm going for a run. I don't really care how fast I go, but I'm shooting for 3 miles today. So it's pretty warm. I drank a lot of water just now, so I think I'll be good. Looking forward to this. Wish me luck. 3 1/4. Alright, I'm tired and hot, but I made it. It was really uncomfortable, and I just kept reminding myself that I wanted to be comfortable, but that everything was okay. So I just kept exploring what it was like to be uncomfortable, and I really stretched my brain as much as my body. Whew. Feeling good now. So there's a cool thing. It's Friday evening and I'm done. Everything I set out to do. We got the will made, updated my website some, went to the gym and had a really great workout. Now it's just time to put my feet up and relax. But let me leave you with one more thought. I don't know if you've noticed what we're up to this summer, but it's all about laying a foundation. Whether it's the stuff I'm doing at the gym or whether it's making websites and tinkering with how to make a podcast and snap stories and publishing to YouTube on a regular basis, and we're setting everything up. I hope you realize that that's the background music for what's really coming. What we're up to right now is just getting the foundation in place. And background music's still music. You got to learn how to play the instruments and do it. But eventually, that part becomes the routine, and on top of it, you start layering in the interesting and new ideas. And so I'm really excited for all the growth that we've had and getting the infrastructure set up lately. We've got TonyFerrar.com, we've got theintentionalacademy.com, and we're tinkering with these websites and making them into something so that they can support a bigger movement that's on its way. And so I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here and watching as we test drive and tinker and try out stuff. I appreciate your opinions. Thank you for the feedback. Keep that coming. Tell me if this is interesting to you. Tell me if it's boring or confusing. We're just getting started. And I'd like to encourage you to spend some time this summer doing the same. What do you need to get in your life as the background music, the base level, the things that are going to support an incredible story that you're going to layer on top of it? Because it's the summer, and no matter where you are, this is the time of year that you can step back, slow down, clean out the closet, and rebuild your life to look the way you want it to. Focus on the foundation first, then start adding in the big stuff. So thanks again for being here. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Of course, I'm still here. We're still sharing. But let's just see what fun we're going to have. So Nicole took a look at the new pages that I made. And if you haven't checked them out, TonyFerrar.com, check out the page called My Story and the one called Podcast. And overall, she likes it. So that makes me happy. But as I predicted, I said too much. So we're going to work on chopping some bullets and tightening up the language and making it easier to read and have more bang for your buck in terms of how long it takes to read it and things like that. Cool. Thanks, babe.